talking to Turbowolf. You just played? Have
Yes.
fun?
Had a lot of fun.
In the tent? Quite nice?
Yeah, it was.
No wind, no rain, no... Bit stuffy?
There was some sweat going on.
Oh yeah, nice.
Is that weather?
Yeah, could be if it's like...
Yeah, it was kind of being
Visceral.
it was kind of being blown towards our area. If
Right,
that's
nice.
if I can say that on the TV. Yeah, it was very good, thank you. But no rain and no wind.
Yeah.
Have I missed out?
No, I don't think so. It's nice being in a tent. I've said it before this weekend because the sound is encapsulated a little bit. It doesn't get blown away. Wind is starting to pick up now.
I agree, and also as well, I mean, if you're unsure about how many people might turn up, playing in a tent is a much better vibe, because if you've got 1,000 people in a tent, it still looks great. If you've got 1,000 people on the main stage,
Yeah.
it doesn't look so great.
No, it doesn't. No.
But I think we had an over full tent, so that was fantastic.
Cool.
So thanks a lot to everyone who came along.
Yay. And so, how did you get the slot then? Because your album is a little old now. Should we say that? It's been out a while.
A year.
A year? That's a long time
a
in
year
web
for
years.
an album. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying to us, make another album now.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, we're
Well,
trying to
actually, we're
write
still
an album.
doing-
We're trying to
still-
write an album.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing at the moment. We're writing an album. But we got this show because the gods, whichever ones
the
you
copy. Yeah.
want to have a think about, they got us the show. I don't know. I think
that's
it's
okay.
Mr. Copping. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
good
tends,
lad.
it tends to
Good
get
lad.
a little. You try to not overthink it, but it does get formulaic where you sort of think, okay, if our album comes out in January, then we're in line with the June festival slots, and we might get Grass Pop, and we might get Hellfest, and
Yeah.
because it's gained a bit of traction. But you shouldn't overthink it. Just release the music
when
you
it's
wanna
ready.
release it.
When it's ready. I mean,
As
that's
an
what,
artist.
that's what we're all about. We're like, the music's first. All the shows is great. That's all fantastic. We love playing live, but we're not going to just do anything on record just so we can go out again and play live. For us, it's like if we have to go away for 2 or 3 years, 4, 5, 7, 10, 100 years, at least our fans will know that we've put all the effort that we possibly can to making something that we're really happy with.
It better be bloody good then, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, and it better be
It's-
bloody good, which obviously, that's another
Yeah.
thing,
So okay, so if you're only taking a couple of years to write the new stuff, then it's going to be a bit mediocre compared to your 100-year stuff.
Well, I don't know.
Just how you pitched it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, not really, because sometimes you can write
you
fantastic
can.
stuff very quickly.
Nice, I like that. I backed you into a corner there, and you
I-
painted your way out.
I did. I
Nice.
kicked my way
Like
out of it.
that. Good stuff.
yeah.
So Two Hands is still working for you.
I guess so. I mean, I don't think so. I think it's pretty much dead in the water.
Is it?
Well, in terms of all of this side, I mean, people, like real people,
Okay,
they
yeah.
don't care about stuff like that. All they care about is making sure, is wanting that the bands that they like to release great music, right? Play great shows. And if they have to wait for that, then so be it. I'm like that. I'd rather a band spent a bit more time doing their thing in private, making something great, and coming back with something brilliant, rather than just doing something just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Or just to get the next paycheck, We're definitely not like that. We're just all about the music, all about creating art, that's us. Sounds a bit fancy, but we really are. It's all about the art for us. This is like, fluff around it.
Right. Yeah. We're like a bit of fluff.
We're like a bit of fluff, yeah.
Yeah. And so from a musician's point of view, do you get off on being in the studio? Do you get off on being in the rehearsal room? Do you get off on being live? Is there a favourite?
Oh,
Is there a favourite child?
Yeah, for me, definitely live, because live it's all about just being free, just in the moment, totally in the moment. I do whatever I want. We all do whatever we want. We play terribly, but we always have a great vibe, and the energy's really good always, and that's what I really thrive on. Doing studio stuff and all the other writing and stuff, it's a different kind of vibe, much more kind of focused and
Less impulsive,
technical.
isn't it? You got to focus is the right word.
But yeah, I love live.
So how do you approach the writing stuff? Because you've had a couple of albums now.
Yeah.
So, and Century Media, you still with?
No, we're with Spine Farm.
Spine Farm, okay,
Yeah.
forgive me. And so the writing process, is that something where you take time away from playing live or the gigs or the tours
Yeah.
and actually concentrate saying,
Yeah.
we need 15 songs now?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's why this year we're hardly doing anything. I mean, this is, I think, our only UK show that we've got booked and that we might play the whole year. So we've got one other over in sort of Europe next month, and that's it. So
Right.
we're really just like holing up in our little holes and
Yeah.
just making music.
And collectively, as a band, does everybody contribute, or is it just you? Or
Yes,
what?
they do. Myself and the guitarist Andy, we write 99% of the music and everything, and then we'll take it to the rest of the band, and that's when we'll kind of flesh it out in the rehearsal room and just give it those little tweaks to turn it into the song, you know, the full picture. Give it the full picture with the full band.
Yeah.
But mainly me and Andy write everything. Yeah.
And is that collectively? Do you sit down as a pair and say you come down to my house and we'll get the acoustics out and the keyboard out?
A bit of both. We do a bit of both, but a lot of the time we'll write separately and then meet up and say I've made this, and then I've made that, and then I've got some words about animals and chickens or something, and
You're nice.
and then
I like that.
and then he'll say that's rubbish, and then and then we'll start again.
So no song about chickens this time then?
Probably not.
No.
Can't guarantee it.
That would be a foul. Yeah. No. Terrible. He's not paying attention, so nobody else. Everybody's missed that. I'll put that as a big segue.
It'll get a million
Foul.
hits anyway. So
Yeah.
it'll go viral.
It's all right. Cool. So how long is this process going to take you then?
Well, hopefully this year, you know, this time that we're not gigging now, we're writing and rehearsing and stuff. So we're looking to try and get in the studio maybe end of this year, start of next year, and make an album in the studio for real.
Are you the type of guys that would write 40 songs and try and whittle it down, or do you write the 12 and say this is what we're doing?
Definitely, yeah. We like to write exactly what we need. There might be one or two left over that we just feel like doesn't fit into the vibe of the record, but we never write tons of stuff.
And of course the record label must want a couple of additional tracks, don't they, nowadays?
Yeah, I mean,
to promote and
we don't really care
fresh.
about that, to be honest. We'll do whatever we want. If they don't like it, then they can fuck off. I mean, sorry, I won't say that. No.
Dante's just,
no, he's great, and he understands the way that we work, and we'll just find ways around it, you know, because a lot of bands will have extra stuff which works for them. If we don't have extra stuff, I don't know, maybe we'll do something else that's special, you know? Because obviously people want extra content or something. So maybe we'll do like a DVD, a little live thing, a little live version, or I don't know, like a remix, or I don't know, something special. We'll do something special. So we like to give our fans something special to listen to or to watch and stuff. So that's always in the back of our mind, you know? So even though there might not be extra songs, there might be extra something else.
Special. Scratch and Sniff, I think, is making a comeback.
That'd be great.
That would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I remember Scratch and Sniff when it first came.
Really good, wasn't it?
Magazine fronts and
yeah.
And when you go to museums and things like that, and they say go past the latrine, some museum. I remember in York they've got this Nordic centre.
Yeah, I know.
And you go to Scratch and Sniff and you smell the open
Jorvik
sewers.
Jorvik
Centre. That's it. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Vikings. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
No, cool.
So do that. You can have that one from me.
Thank you very much.
Scratch and Sniff on the cover.
Thank you.
Special edition. Special.
Thank you
You're
very
looking
much.
for special.
Absolutely.
So going in the studio, you got lined up any? Is it self-produced? Is it you going with somebody in mind?
Yeah, I guess I could probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Sure?
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can
You
put.
want to tell me?
Well, I want to tell you, but
I want to ask you.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. I'd want to tell you. I want to tell you, but I'm not sure whether we can or not.
Right,
I don't know.
It's not locked down yet.
But generally, what happens is me and Andy will kind of co-produce it. So we have another person who's working with us.
Bounce off ideas.
Yeah.
Tell you where you're going wrong.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
I don't want to say it basically because just in case he goes, oh, I don't want to bloody do it. But I think he does.
You want to ask him.
And he's brilliant. He's brilliant. He's brilliant.
Will you come and produce our video album, please?
That you know who you are. Will you please co-produce the record with us, me and Andy?
Post a comment below, and that will be the contract. So just write down the amount of money.
Sign in the sort of comment section.
And Scratch and Sniff cards.
Please do.
And we'll be fine.
Please do.
Excellent. Cheers, my man.
Thank you very much.
Look forward to it.